Hey everyone, welcome to Super Bowl Sunday. I'm just going to get ready to do a few chores around the house today, but I need to take out this bread I made. Super easy skillet bread, no kneading involved, literally 4 ingredients. It is just so easy. Love cast iron. Look at that. No sticking at all. I did grease it with olive oil before I put the bread in there, which helps obviously. So we're gonna let this cool. Crust is a little bit harder than normal today, but I put it in at a higher temperature. I'm still trying to experiment through the process in bread making. Yeah, the top's a little bit harder than I normally get it. Hopefully the inside is good, but we're gonna let it cool and then we'll see what it looks like inside. As you can see, it's kind of windy today, but the wind is bringing in warm temperatures, and I think it's darn near 40 degrees today. But I'm looking at the roof, and I don't know if you can see that ice dam up there in the eave, but I think we're gonna have to get up there and get that out of there before we have more problems. Probably better check the other side as well. So I suppose I better get the ladder. Yeah, you can see all the ice damming up in here. That's how it gets underneath the shingles, so we better get that out of here. Probably shovel some of this off too. right, that's that. I'm going to catch up on refilling a bunch of my small 1-pound cylinders out of my big tank. I just use this adapter right here. Works super easy. So if you haven't seen my video on this yet, I just do it the easy way. I'll link it right up there. If you want to know the, all I do is attach it to the adapter, open up the big cylinder, let the pressure equalize, and I end up with about 3/4 of a bottle. I know when I posted that video, I got some flack about I'm not filling the bottle all the way and whatnot. And there was a lot of good discussion back and forth. And somebody even brought up the point of you need a little bit of space there for the liquid to turn to vapor and whatnot. Anyway, whether you like that way or whether you like it to be the full way, well, I did a comparison video and I'll link that one right up here as well. So anyway, let's fill some of these bottles and save ourselves some money, huh? So I was just looking at Fleet Farm today, and these 1-pound cylinders are $3.40 a piece. And I'm gonna fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them today. So even if I don't fill them completely full, let's say $3 a bottle, that's still $24 I just saved today. So whether you agree with doing this or not, it's pretty hard to argue with the savings, that's for sure. And I know myself and many, many, many people have been doing these for 20, 25 years and never had a problem yet, so. Well, I am not very happy with this. I took the generator out just to get it running because, you know, it's been maybe a month and a half since I've had it on. So I thought, oh, I'll start it up and make sure it's running okay. You know, I bought this generator as a kind of an emergency thing around the house and to bring it up to the land. Yeah, I've been doing that for a while. It smells like it's flooded, but it shouldn't be. So I talked to the Home Depot and they said, well, there's a 30-day warranty on it. You're out of luck. So then I complained a little bit more and they agreed to take it to the repair shop at least and see what's going on with it. But I literally have probably less than an hour on this. So I have a couple of thoughts. It shouldn't be bad gas. I use premium gas in here and it hasn't been in there that long where I think it should be an issue. So that is the throttle cable. It's off. That is choke. So that's about halfway. Definitely smell gas. It's flooded. But if it floods just for trying to start it, that should be a problem. All right, well, I feel like a complete idiot. So I drove all the way into town, hauled the generator all the way up to the door of Home Depot, and I don't know why, but I just thought I'm gonna pull it one more time just to make sure it doesn't start. And I pulled it about 2 or 3 times and the stupid thing started. So I turned it off and I tried to start it again. It wouldn't start right away. So then I gave it just a second, choked it again, and it started. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it was flooded right off the bat or what, but I'm gonna let it run for a little bit out here now and just see what happens. The other thing I wanna do because I want to test out, you know, one of the reasons I bought it was to run the heater in the van. So when I was parked up at camp, I could have some heat in the van. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try that out today and see if that is going to work. I was a little bit worried about the wattage. It should be totally within specs, but get this generator out here and see if we can even get that started. And it starts right away. I thought that was supposed to light up when it was on. Maybe that's lighting it. Maybe it's the light in there. I wonder if this is on or anything's on fire in here. Okay, well that's got electric to it. Ooh, it's warm. All right, so that's working. Sweet. It's a good test. So the check will be if I go 900 watts, which still should be, heck, I should even be able to do it full steam with 9 and 6 would be 1500 watts. And that's well within the 1800 watt running time. But how much gas did we go down? And even on low idle, we're down to 5 hours remaining, but we didn't start with a completely full tank. We're only like 50% load though. So, I mean, that would get us through, through a night at least, you know. Let's try 1500 watts and see what that does for how it sounds on the generator. And okay, we're at 1500 watts. We got the 9 and the 6 on. I can tell she's revved up. Let's see what kind of load we're at. Okay, so I guess before we were at a little over 50%. Now we're about 90%, 3 hours. So that's probably not going to be a viable solution. We're gonna hear it at 9. Yeah, that's definitely warm. This is good, and that's a nice mellow heat too. I really like that. All right, we're gonna switch this off. And we're gonna unplug everything and all right, well, I'm happy with that. We're gonna let this generator run for a little bit. Nothing else will burn up some of that gas in there. Well, at least it's good to know that we have the heat source now. All right, well, maybe I do like this generator after all. Not sure why it didn't start. I don't know if it was because it just hadn't been run for a while, if I flooded it or what, but we're gonna stick the Jenny in the garage here. let it cool down before we put it back in the van. And I think I have to go and check the fuel oil. Looks like we're about 30%. Maybe we'll call to get on the list for a fill on that. What do you think there, River Dog? Well, I got a pretty good start on the chores today. Got quite a few things accomplished that I wanted to do. And I think I'm going to do this. I've been looking at this map of Yellowstone for a couple of reasons, different reasons. Number one, because I'd like to spend some time out there this summer running and fishing and looking for a treasure. That's right, a treasure. I know it sounds pretty weird, but check it out. Look up Forest Fen Treasure. Google it, and then you'll know what I mean. Obviously, I'm probably not going to find the treasure, but that has some of the best trout fishing in the country. So yesterday when we were in Cabela's, I finally broke down and bought a new fly rod. Or not a new fly rod, but a fly rod. I've never had one before. So I ended up going with the Cabela's model, and I had a gift card from Christmas, and that kind of made the decision easier for me because I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend the money not knowing if I was going to love fly fishing, and I'd really like to try that out. So hence the fly rod. Anyway, that's what's going on tonight. We're going to watch the Super Bowl, have some appetizers, and just kind of hang out at the house. So we're having a little Super Bowl Sunday snack bar tonight. Having a little bit of appetizers. And I am making some cheap, small lobster tails for me and my daughter Annika. She's never had lobster before, so I thought we'd try it. It was pretty cheap at Aldi's. And I'm going to make some jalapeno poppers. Love me some jalapeno poppers. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to cut these in half, and we're going to stuff them with some cream cheese and throw on some probably mozzarella, maybe cheddar or mozzarella on top. Then we're going to throw these in the oven and let them bake at 400 until they look like they are done. Now we're just going to take some cream cheese and we're going to fill in these little peppers. Nothing too fancy. Just enough to make them unhealthy. Tails have to go in at 400 for 18 minutes. So I think we can probably put these in at the same time, just not for as long. Sprinkle some shredded cheese. You can use cheddar, you can use mozzarella. This is a taco blend. Some people like to put little bacon pieces on here. You can take like some pre-cooked bacon, crumble it up, and or some people even like to wrap these. But all right, that's all there is to it. Put them in the oven at 400 until the cheese is all melted and bubbly, and you can kind of just eyeball them and take them out when they look yummy. I was a little afraid that the crust on this bread was going to be too hard, but it's actually really good. It turned out pretty decent. Annika's making pretzels. How many is there?
9.
Are you done? I hope you guys had a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you soon.